Hi, today is November the 11th. This is Remembrance Day, and I hope the markets will be quiet today. So I take the opportunity to have a little less work to do this belated weekly recap. Anyway, so we start with November. November basically has been a write-off for some time. I haven't done much to it, except in the last 2 weeks I reduced it to below 10K. This is usually when the trade is basically risk-free. I allow myself to keep less than 10K in the trade. I could also close it any time. If I want to add another 10 cents here, yes, maybe, but it's not really worth it. So that's it for November. Let's go on to December. December was a difficult month because of this huge rally, 10% in October to early November. The trade is now recovering. We do have an uneasy situation with the SPX VIX correlation deteriorating to like 50%. So we have to be a little careful. I believe it's going to be the market dropping a little further, but we do have a flat delta for another almost 250 points. At this point, the concern was the call side, and now with the IV trough around 4900, we are below, and after 30 DTE, the IV trough will go closer to ATM. So hopefully we'll be out of trouble on the call side. I don't think it's necessary to do another bullish risk reversal taking advantage of this, because I do have a flattish delta, slightly negative, and my Vega pressure will be lower here, so at least I don't anticipate the T+0 to sink if the market drops. So I'm prepared to leave it as it is, and maybe once November is out of the way, I will reconfigure, so probably go for a PCS and a PDS here, so basically a PCS roll or short put condor to improve the profitability a little, but it's not going to be a great month anyway. Yesterday, and that's one of the reasons why I am recording this recap a little late, yesterday I entered a lighter position, only two flies. One is balanced, one is a broken butterfly. I didn't say I hesitated because technically volatility is higher, but it's not above 19.5 as per VIX. So the other option was to do a larger wing broken butterfly. I decided to stick to regular size, and I looked a little bit at OTM for a flattish delta. And with this combination of broken butterfly and balanced fly, I get more or less what I wanted. It's flattish, and with a very small upside risk, which is easy to fix when needed. So at this point, I'm happy with a lighter position, and I will increase. Maybe if I reduce or close November, or otherwise it's going to wait until the capital is released. So that's the trade as it is. It's looking good in my view. If you followed I tried the day before yesterday to enter it with broken butterflies, and the market was moving too fast. The market makers didn't follow the mark price. The mid was really erratic. So yesterday I thought it would be actually easier to enter a balanced fly followed by the PCS. So two balanced fly and then a PCS. I tried to get my fly filled when the market was on towards the top of the current range or recovery, while the market was actually still hesitating around the strong resistance on 46.90, and then I thought I would maybe get a better price if the market dropped again, but I had to leave my screen. I left my order at 310 for the PCS, and now it's worth 320. So maybe not the best price, but overall this is not a bad entry, because at least I got a good vol pop. As the market was going up, its volatility remaining a little sticky for a while, we had good volatility to sell the balanced flies at a good price. So that's what it is. Nothing much to say. I'm hoping to have nothing to do for the rest of the week. Today, Remembrance Day, probably very little will happen. The market may move a little erratically, but nothing much. Tomorrow there are no major news. The earnings season is tailing off. So I'm expecting probably more reaction early next week. So for the time being, for the rest of the week, hopefully nothing to do. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.